Why can't you run the advance votes early?
I'm glad you asked that. I had somebody ask me that just the other day. So the advance votes, what you can do are the paper optical scan ballots.
Yeah.
And we do those early.
And that's
if we have a
basically,
lot.
that's the absentee.
That's the people who vote a paper ballot.
And
So the
that's-
mail-out ballots, those are absentee ballots.
Okay.
The advance votes are also called absentee. Let me go back to the optical scan. When you run that ballot through the optical scan, the only thing you see is the increment, the number go up by 1 based on how many ballots you run through.
Okay.
You have to end the process and then you print a tape that shows the total on that optical scanner. When you have an advanced voting machine, a touchscreen unit, when you turn that machine and you end the election, a tape prints out,
Yeah.
and it's a totals tape. So if we were to do it early, say at 12 noon or 3 o'clock, there's the possibility, and this, well, first it's against the law, but then secondly, you see those totals, and so you know how the votes on that machine are counted. So if we were to print out tapes from all of our 75 voting machines early, someone could total those and find out what the outcome of the election is. We would love to be able to open our machines early. We would love to be able to total the advance votes early, but at this point the law won't allow for that because of that totals tape that prints out.
Can you total them at 7 p.m. though?
We do, but there's a process that you have to go through. You have to have a recap sheet, and on that recap sheet you have to verify the seal that was placed on that machine when voting ended to make sure that it's the same seal, to verify that the machine hasn't
So
been
that
tampered with.
process takes an hour?
That process takes time. You know, and you can't break the seal on the machine until 7 o'clock. Once you break the seal, then you open the machine, you unlock it, you start running your tape. And then once you run the tape, you have to run 3. You run 3 tapes. You can then remove the memory card, and then you can move it over to the queue to be counted. What we do is we put it in the queue when precincts are received. So if we receive 10 precincts before we finish the absentee, then it's the 11th precinct that's counted. But we are the early voting is the largest precinct you have. So you have, in a big election, 60 or 70 early voting machines. Whereas at the precinct, you might have 12 or 15. And you know how long it takes at the precinct for them to run the tape and then post it. So imagine doing that for 70 machines instead of for 12 or 15. So that's the amount of time for the early voting.